For breakfast today, I'm making a sausage and egg sandwich, so I'm starting by making the little sausage patties. And to make them, I'm using these chicken sausages, so I added a pack of them in a bowl and mashed them with my hands. I then shaped 5 little round patties, so it works out as 2 sausages per patty. I sprayed my pan with olive oil and then added my sausage patties to cook. I let them cook for a few minutes and then flipped them to the other side until they were completely cooked. And of course, snacking on some fruit while I cook. I've been loving these clementines, especially when they're a bit tangy, they're my favorite. While my egg and sausage continue cooking, I'm also preparing a bit of avocado for my sandwich. So I cut 1 avocado in half and I'll be using about half, so I added it to a little bowl and mashed with my fork. I added a couple tomatoes that I chopped in small pieces and seasoned with salt and pepper. And my avocado spread was ready. I'll also be using some graviera, so I cut about 30 grams and grated it ready for my sandwich. And now it was time to assemble, so I added a wholemeal roll to my plate and topped with the avocado. I then added some of the graviera cheese and topped with the sausage patty. I added the rest of my cheese and then finished with my egg. And my breakfast sandwich was ready. Breakfast is ready and I'm so excited to tuck into this. I've been trying to mix up my breakfast and lunches and dinners and all my meals just to get a bit more excited again about eating healthy, and I'm so happy I made this finally. I've had it on my list to make it for so long, so today is finally the day. I'm not sure how I'm gonna have it. I've already cracked the yolk, so it's already messy, but let's try. Perfection. No words, honestly. All the elements work so well together, and that chicken sausage is so fresh because I think it has basil in, and it just gives it so much nice freshness, and it feels very light, even though it's like, if you're thinking you're having a chicken and egg sandwich for breakfast, in my mind I'm thinking something very heavy, but this is actually so light, it makes me feel very good, and just, yeah, and I love the avocado. But yeah, I'm very happy with this. It's nice to push myself and try something new. And I'm gonna make it a nice cup of tea. It's snowing outside. So good. Also, the graviera works amazingly in this. But if you can't find graviera, you can use either mozzarella or whatever cheese you like. Cheddar, Edam, all the cheese. I just love cheese. Any would work. I'm gonna go sit down actually because I'm just gonna go everywhere. For a sweet treat this week, I decided to make some carrot cake as I've been craving it for a while, and I found this lower calorie version as I'm currently trying to lose the pregnancy weight. And this was so yummy. I'll have the full recipe in the description box below, as with all the recipes from this video. And when I make my sweet treats, I prefer to use real sugar and just use a bit less instead of sweetener, as I don't really like the artificial taste. Let me know if you're the same or if you found any sweeteners that don't taste as overpowering.
Esquina e banguelo sorrindo de alegria. Doce Bahia, no alto da ladeira, aperitivo e piscina, enquanto na ondina tem jacaré e capelinha.
For a quick midweek dinner, I made a chicken stir fry, so I started by cooking the chicken first in my wok with a bit of olive oil. I seasoned with salt and pepper and let it cook for a few minutes until the chicken is cooked through. I then added some chopped onion and this ginger and garlic cube as I was too lazy to chop fresh ones. Added half of the stir-fry vegetable mix, stirred around and let the vegetables cook for 10 minutes or so. And for spices, I'm using some Chinese 5 spice, so I sprinkle some on top and let the veggies continue cooking. And when my veggies were cooked, I added a few spoonfuls of my leftover brown rice and stirred well so the rice is fully reheated. And now to serve, I added some rocket to my bowl and then I topped with the fried rice. I love adding some rocket or salad to my meals as it means I'm getting lots of greens in my diet. I topped it off with some sriracha for extra spice and some lime juice as I love anything citrus. I finished with a sprinkle of sesame seeds and my quick fried rice is ready.
I wish I had some teriyaki sauce because I would have loved to make teriyaki chicken, but I never have these things in the house and I couldn't be bothered to make my own teriyaki sauce, so it's just an Asian generic rice bowl. I like it. I'm gonna go enjoy with Modern Family, of course. I'm on the last season. I'll be very sad when I finish it.
Another quick and lazy dinner for my Saturday dinner today. I thought I'd add some sweet potatoes and chicken in the air fryer. I just love chicken, it's so quick to cook and high protein, so it keeps me nice and full. For my sweet potatoes, I added some chip seasoning and garlic powder, and then I added 2 chicken breast fillets on the other side, seasoned with salt and pepper, garlic powder and some paprika. I sprayed with olive oil and added it to the air fryer to cook until the potatoes and chicken were cooked through. And to make this meal a bit more interesting, I'm making a roasted red pepper sauce to go on top. So to make it, I'm simply adding all my ingredients to my blender and pulsing a few times. So that's roasted peppers, sun-dried tomatoes, white wine vinegar, olive oil, a bit of paprika and salt and pepper, and a tiny bit of chili. I think if you added feta to this, it would be like haivar, which is a similar red pepper sauce that my mom often makes that I really love too. And now we're ready to serve, so I added my sweet potato fries to my bowl and I also cooked some tender stem broccoli, so I'm serving that on the side. And now my chicken is cooked through, so I'm just chopping it up in small pieces, and I recently got a meat thermometer which has been amazing and helping me not overcook the chicken but also give me the confidence that the chicken is cooked through. So I served my chicken fillet and then topped with some of the red pepper sauce, and my simple but delicious dinner was ready. I just love simple meals like this. For my Sunday breakfast, I had a protein bagel with cream cheese and salmon and some scrambled eggs on the side. And then for lunch, I'm making a stew on my pressure cooker, as I don't know about you, but my weekends are actually super busy with a toddler and a baby. So I've been loving making pressure cooker meals as I can throw everything in and let it cook to perfection. And this one is actually super easy as I only chopped an onion and I'm using this frozen casserole vegetable mix. So I'm just adding everything to my Instant Pot on saute mode and letting the veggies saute for a few minutes. I seasoned salt and pepper and then added my diced beef, and then for the rest of the ingredients I'm keeping it simple, so just adding some chopped tomatoes, a beef stock cube, and then for herbs I'm using some tarragon and rosemary, but you can also add what you have and like. I gave it a good mix and then put it on pressure cook for 1 hour and then let it on slow cook mode for 3 hours or so. And this is how it turned out after 3 hours. It was so delicious. I served it with some rice and some salad, and Sunday lunch was ready. If you made it this far into the video, comment a salad emoji, and if you want to recreate any of these meals and want a grocery list for them, you can check out the previous video where I showed you all the groceries I picked up for this week's meals. Okay, bye!